Well, going back to who is being evicted, and the press release stated that it was the Indian Act supports this eviction, and our membership law also. One point I want to make is that our membership law is supposed to supersede any other, laws to this effect. But one thing that I'm certain of is that these 26 people who are being evicted are non-natives, like you said, with no ties to the community other than maybe they're living common law with somebody, which to me could be considered a tie. But they don't have any band numbers. Okay, so Indians, in the sense of Indians, is according to the Indian Act, because there are people here who are totally have no ancestry, let's call it that, and have band numbers and own land in the community. And I'm sure they're not getting an eviction letter. So it's not about non-natives being here. It's about doing something about membership, I believe. And the old thing about maybe not 100% at the table is because people are going to get sued. I mean, it's the Indian Act is set up. It's against our rights. It's against human rights. A lot of it, and as you notice, a lot of court cases have been won, I should say, on the part of people that have gone to human rights. And again, this is a situation that could happen. So if we don't have anything else to replace that position that we're taking, say the position at the table is to enforce the Indian Act, and they put it on the table. If somebody sues us, here we go again. We lose again. But maybe the community is going to say we're doing something. I'm very skeptical about.
And I brought that up
doing
about what is the cost at the end of the day. Sending a letter is just the cost of the paper, but what is that going to affect? A lot of people would say that it should happen until somebody knocks on their door.
Yeah. Exactly.
We went through that in 1973 in a different way.
Yeah.
And that even in the group of individuals who were going around to evict people, they went to their house, and they were in that group, and they weren't aware of that. And that was very traumatic for the individuals who were going to other people's houses.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of questions out there, and I don't think that maybe the answer is to go too quick on these things and to assess basically what's going on. And I want to talk more about that and some of the probably holes that aren't plugged according to the information that we received and with the interview with the two chiefs, unless they just hadn't said it. But we'll do that after our break, and we'll be back right after these messages.